now that the price of the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency continues to be strongly correlated with the global cryptocurrency market and less correlated with what is happening in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, especially since we have so much anticipation around Shibarium right now and so much discussion about it on social networks such as Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Everyone is excited about the imminent release of Shibarium, and many people are expecting it to happen this month and the next few weeks. Now let's talk about what Shytoshi is saying, because there are some excellent articles being written about it. I want you guys to listen to this headline. Shiba Inu's lead developer reveals a new release date for Shibarium and reveals the release strategy. We're going to discuss this, so if you're interested, let's get started. Welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on Shiba Inu and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is the first time you are watching one of our videos, we send you a special welcome. We invite you to click the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are going to announce that this channel has a giveaway of 5 million Shiba Inu tokens. To have the chance to participate, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment with the hashtag Shiba Inu. The winner will be announced on 15th of July. Also, if you're in our Telegram, you'll receive an extra 1 million tokens. The link is in the description. This article says that the main developer of Shiba Inu, talking about Shytoshi, is revealing a new release date for Shibarium. And it reveals the release strategy. Now I'll be the first to say that each of these articles is extremely optimistic and almost like a fanfare for Shytoshi, and so on, so keep that in mind when reading them. I think they have some optimistic bias behind them, but anyway, it says, Shiba Inu's lead developer comments on the planned strategy for the upcoming release of Shibarium, generating excitement and speculation in the community. I don't think we got an annotated date anywhere, but that's what the article says. Shytoshi, the leader of the Shiba Inu project, recently addressed the upcoming release of Shibarium, emphasizing the importance of following the planned strategy and timeline in the Telegram group chat. When asked about possible changes to the launch date or to the Shibarium plan, Shytoshi confidently responded as follows: "It doesn't matter, everything is ready. I can't change the date or plan, it's called launch strategy." One thing that I am very glad to hear about in this commentary as a whole is that Shytoshi is not in charge of Shibarium. He is not in charge of the development or launch of Shibarium, because everything is already set and he cannot change it. If he were in charge, he could definitely change it, so that's very good news for me. Instead of directing your questions to Shytoshi, who I think doesn't know when Shibarium will be released, be sure to check with Unification, the ones who are developing Shibarium, because they probably have a better idea of when it will be ready. Now, Lucy, who shared this article, which I don't think is a conflict of interest, but is sharing any article written about Shiba Inu, even if it's wrong, directly from the Shiba ecosystem team, is very confusing to me. When you say they have release dates and the ecosystem team is disseminating that information, and then it turns out they don't have release dates, that's where my confusion lies. Lucy, the content marketing strategist for Shiba Inu, shared Shytoshi's statement on Twitter, expressing excitement and indicating that Shibarium's release was approaching. The tweet quickly gained popularity and many people began speculating about when Shibarium would be released. In a related conversation on Telegram, someone identified as Mark commented that Shibarium would be released on July 13th. Now, Shytoshi actually responded to this and said, quoting Mark, "Sometimes I think Shytoshi is a young man in his early 20s who got too much into this project as a whole, and so on with Shiba Inu. And other times, when he makes puns like this, he looks like he's about 59 years old, and he has no idea what a cryptocurrency is and, you know, he got too much into this." Yeah, quoting Mark, I want to draw a comparison here and tell you that this is the exact kind of statement that Shytoshi made when people started talking about the launch of the Shibarium test network, saying that it was guaranteed to launch this week, and it didn't launch that week. So, we may have some kind of launch on July 13th on the main network. I have no idea, but what I do know is that we've seen this before. If something happens here, you can't blame Shytoshi, you have to blame Mark. That's a very interesting approach, isn't it? Someone who is considered to be in charge of a multi-million-dollar project, there's a lot of jokes and conundrums and very little transparency, so it's a little worrisome to me. Another Shiba Inu enthusiast mentioned an earlier statement from Shytoshi saying that the time frame would be 2 to 4 months before the test network or the launch of the main Shibarium network becomes a reality, and that the 4-month mark would be July 11th. So we are either right in that time frame where Shytoshi was completely wrong in their assumption of when Shibarium would be launched, or we will be here next week or the week after, possibly seeing the launch of Shibarium. Now, many people started to discuss whether Shibarium would be released to the Shiba Inu community on July 4th. I highly doubt that we will see the release of Shibarium tomorrow, but anyway, many people are making guesses. That's the good news. I think Shytoshi himself is making guesses about when Shibarium will be released. I think Unification, I don't even think they know when it's going to be ready. They're probably having meetings. How are we doing? I don't know. The two of us that are working on this right now, we seem to be a little confused, and it might take another month or two. Well, okay, it's going to be something we're going to have to wait patiently for. People have been waiting since 2021. Shibarium was promised in 2021. Now it's 2023 and we still don't have Shibarium. So the good news is that the Shiba Inu community is extremely patient. The bad news is that we have no level of clarity on when this release will happen, and we have Shytoshi playing word games with people's names. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. So we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, like the video and don't forget to subscribe. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.